Well, I'm here. Still issues. The microphone's still not working. Yeti has left the building. So strange. So unfortunately, we're stuck with the microphone on the MacBook somehow. I don't know why. I've tried reconnecting the microphone and it doesn't like any of it. But things are happening. How are we doing? Can everybody see me? Am I actually live? Am I actually live? So my collar's all twisted up here as well. So I've got a bit of a lag here. I've actually managed to log into YouTube this time. Slow video. No, 25 frames a second. No drop frames. Encoding overloading. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. What the hell is a faster encoding preset? Time. I don't know. Faster encoding preset. Let me play with some stuff. Output. Encoder preset. Very fast. Medium CPU. Ultra fast. Let's try that. I've tried gone super fast now. I'm super fast now. That's even worse. That's bad. I didn't like that. I did not like super fast people. Who told me to push a button then? Oh dear. Let's get me chat back. Oh, I didn't like that. Does not like super fast. I can't see me chat now. Let's go back to normal. Can't do super fast. A faster encoding. What are we saying? Video and picture. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've got output, software, audio bit rate, video bit rate. Audio bit rate. I don't know what any of this means. Video encoder. Encoder preset. Let's go back to that. Okay. Audio, video. Yeah, base canvas resolution. Won't let me turn down video settings on that. So frozen on the PC. I thought it was going so well. Still got no. Yeah, see. See if I could turn this down a bit then. Use buffering. What does that mean? Let's use some buffering. Whoa, it's gone so small. That's better. Is that any better? No, let's turn down the settings on this one as well then. Let's go 1080 30 frames a second then. That ain't gonna work now. I'll tell you what, this thing is a mystery to me. I've been messing about with it this morning, but see, it likes 1080 50. It likes 720 50. You don't like 720 50. Oh, no, it's 1080p 50. Well, so much for that. Bitrate would cause lag an hour, and you think so? But what should the bitrate be set to? This is what I don't know. It says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know if you can see this. No, you can see a blank page there. That's the that's the other camera. Okay. I don't want that though, but you know. Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Rob. I know this, Rob. I'm not stupid. You know that the other one doesn't work. You're winding me up. Do it on purpose. So video bitrate is 4,298. I don't really want to mess with that. So I can go with ultra fast video encoder, but lowest quality. Let's see what that does. Let's see if that makes any difference. Or whether it freezes the hell out of us. Still don't know where Yeti is. Yeti has left the building. It looks a little bit faster. Maybe, I don't know. Poor quality though. It's my rubbish connection, isn't it? It's right. Let's just catch up. Let's ignore this damn computer rubbish for a minute. Let's catch up where we got in. Let's start from the beginning. So I think Tim was probably in first. So we've got Bob in, Bob Anderson. We got Matambly, Joe, Tim, Aaron, Chris is in, Chris Milkey. Rob's in. I think I said hello to Aaron. Kick of whiskey. Nice. James Farley. How you doing, James? Benji's in. Who else we got? Nick Electronics is in. I'm jerking apparently. 1.25 frames a second. Doesn't sound like the Mac Drive. It's not. It's not the. It's not the Yeti, and I think it is the mic. I think. Multi's in. Judgery video, and Ricardo's in with some lag. Oh dear, Derek Cooper, how you doing, mate? Start with the video bit rate around 2 megahertz, sound 16 kilohertz. Video bit rate around 2 megahertz. So it says I'm sending 25, 26 frames a second at the moment. Yeah. Sandra's in. Hi, Sandra and Ben. I need a better GPU to encode in hardware. Hell. Hey, Christian, how are you, mate? Freezing, is it over there? YouTube is describing my stream as 930 by 523. Really? How? Something's clashing here, isn't it? Because I've got CPU usage is only 35%. I've got well, I'm set for 30 frames a second. It's running probably on average about 25. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. But I've used the fastest encoding preset now. It's probably why YouTube is describing my stream as 930 by 523. It must be like watching me on a postage stamp. uh, yeah, unfortunately, no fiber here. I think we just got bits of wet string. Bits of wet string between me and the exchange. See, I don't think I can alter the streaming settings while I'm actually streaming. So my video bit rate at the moment is 4,298 kilobytes per second. And Derek has said about 2,000 kilobytes a second, I think. So I wonder if I can do that, see what happens there. Let's go for that. Name custom encoder sounds. No, we don't want that. Audio encoder. Let's try that then. I've knocked that down to 2,000 kilobytes per second. Audio bit rate is 160. I've gone back to the default. So probably reboot again now. Do lots of weird stuff. I haven't got a beer handy yet, but I need one, I think. Let's wait for the chat to reboot. Hopefully that'll come in a bit faster. As I say, I have been up here messing about with this, trying to get everything working properly today, rather than messing about with it in the stream. But still, I seem to be messing about with it in the stream. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. Faster encoding preset. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. You need your best upload speed. So I've just altered it to different bit rate and all the rest of it. What did Derek say? Try setting it to 16 kilohertz audio. I think it's 160 at the moment. Any better? Is that any better? Or is it working? So, I'm trying. I just can't understand why Yeti is not working. Bizarre. In, Plugging back in. He still don't come on. So I'm definitely using the microphone built into the computer somehow. I don't know what else could be recording video, unless it's this one up here, but no. No, it's definitely the computer. I don't know where the microphone is on a MacBook. Reminds you of SSTV. I mean, it's more fluid now. Oh, that's good. Excellent. So we've improved it a little bit. The wet sting. Tried it in the sun. It could have done. Frame rate's climbing a bit. I think because I'm messing about with the settings, you'll find it's moving all over the shop. But it appears that we can do a stream. That's the main thing. We can stream. We can stream over that. I think we're gonna have to leave it at that. I can't spend any more time messing with that. Bench is a bit of a mess here at the moment because I was messing about with stuff last week. It's been a hectic week again, as usual. Seems every week is hectic here at the moment. I've got a week off next week, so I'm hoping to catch up with my repairs and get some jobs done around the house, which are long overdue. So let's clear up some mess, and we'll crack on and have a look at this drive belt. Still haven't got around to doing the charging port on my iPad yet either. Oh, it sounds like Mrs. Cruncher is taking the doggies out for a spin. Just right. I did clear the bench off last week. It was quite nice here, but it's gone back to usual now. Gone back to the usual. Yeah, my internet is pretty bad. Audio's decent, not what you'd expect from a laptop. Well, I don't know, Nick. It is a MacBook Pro, mind you, so it might have some fantastic microphone built into it. It's got to be probably down one of these sides here, I expect. Yeah, I really don't know where the microphone is on this thing. Yeah, there we are. 6,000 kilobytes a second. It's working, people, isn't it? Let's crack on because we're never going to finish out. Let's go back over to the main cam. Hopefully this will work. Yeah. Still got microphone. Amazing. It'd be nice if the microphone worked on the Panasonic, but I think the lead is packed up on that, on the actual transmitter. So I need another lead for that. Right, let's get me up in the corner. Let's get me up in the corner. I can speak to you at the same time. Come on. It's not the bad RAM drive. Well, there's nothing wrong with the computer. It just doesn't work very well with the software. Right, I'm in picture. How about that? So you can see from this that my belts have arrived from Deck Tech Precision Drive Belt Kit. So that's what we're going to do. Sounds like you have a low broadband speed, but trying to transmit a too high a resolution. It's not low. It's not brilliant. I think it's something like 19. I can't remember what the hell it is now. What it's measured in, but it's doing all right. My end, anyway. It's all you lot. It's nothing to do with me. This just does default settings, and I can't seem to alter them. So I've done an update on the software as well this morning, but that hasn't done a lot. Appearance, streaming. It says maximum video bitrate 51,000 kilobytes a second. Maximum audio bitrate 160 kilobytes a second. Video encoder software, encoder very fast. Video bitrate I've knocked down to 2,000 kilobytes a second now. Maybe I need to go lower with that. Maybe video bitrate's too high for the stream. Let's try, say, 1,500. Let's try that. Jess, how you doing, mate? Yeah, don't worry about the jerkiness. Let's just crack on. We've been messing around here for ages with this. I've just knocked the video bitrate down a little bit. And whether that'll make any difference, I don't know. Got to crack on. We could do just a whole stream trying to sort my video out if you want. But I'm sure you'd rather look at radios running over a wire. You know? So I'm jumping about like a lunatic. Right, so belts. These are the ones from Deck Tech for this deck. The Deck Tech for this deck. So look, see if what the difference is in these belts then. So this is the flat belt. So that's quite a bit of difference. That is stretched. Yeah, that's quite a bit of difference there. Okay, so that might well make a difference. Let's crack on and get these put in then. I'm not messing about with any settings anymore, so unfortunately it is what it is. Right, so this is the depth that I started with, wasn't it? Yeah, there is no No option for a hardware encoder. It's advanced. Oh, it says enable browser source hardware acceleration. No, I don't understand enough about that to mess with it really, so I'm going to leave it as it is. Right, let's get this one off again then. Note number 1 fixed. I think it's have a belt out as well. So that is the round belt. So we've actually got a square section one to go back in place of that one. Come on out. Again, quite a bit smaller. Interesting. Right. So if you could pull that out, let's see what you want to show. Right, come off again. Okay, that seems to work. So this belt here, now I thought this was a bit tricky. This is what's not. There's up there. Moves onto the motor, so if I put it on that. Right. Bit in there. Are we all still with it? Or are we still on my video problems? Definitely. Try to pulley for some reason. Okay, let me just take a couple of those screws in and I should be able to just feed that across, hopefully. Before it's see if I can do this without it dropping off, otherwise I have to put it apart again. Right, see if I can flip this without it being pain. Looks like we are in. Right, that's one down. One to go. If you remember which deck was it working, which one was it before? I think it was deck 2 that was working, and deck 1 wasn't, something like that. Yeah. Let's see if it fit the screws very well. I wonder if it's Japanese screwdrivers on this thing. Yeah, I think it probably is. Yeah, that's not great. Belt in the Dachshund straight cassette rig. Rubber belt. No, they're surprisingly good on this. Actually, I was quite surprised. When he said it wasn't working, I thought, well, it's got to be the belts, but they don't look bad enough to have stopped it working. So, whether we've got other issues here, I don't know. Soon find out. So I'm done. And the last one. Yeah. So we did give it a good clean last week. So I'm feeling a lot simpler than it did last week, but no worries, Aaron. Yeah, that's a much better fit, that screwdriver. Strangely, you wouldn't think that it would be much difference, but sure, this is made in Japan, but so the Japanese screwdrivers seem to fit better. Vessel, good quality ones, not cheap, but then decent tools never are cheap, are they? Certainly get what you pay for in tools, and anybody that's ever worked on the tools, you know what I mean. A mechanic, any sort of engineer, electricians, builders, anything. Get what you pay for tools. Right, don't you do that. Naughty belt. What are you up to? Why don't you like it there? Better. Name that tune. Right. How the hell does this go back together? That's the next question. Now I know this bit comes into play somehow. Links the two decks together. So a little screw in there. I'll have to look at my video in a minute, I suspect. So it's more like it. That's better. Right. Really not connected, I guess. Somewhere not quite long enough. Mhm. How are we all doing anyway? You had a good week. Had a good week. I seem to remember this is a pain in the neck to take apart. One piece of stuff going on that it was. Right, more screws. You've got no sound there, Rob. Best you reboot then. Yeah, severe lack of screws holding this thing together, isn't it? Yeah. These funny little. Doesn't sort of clip in place or anything there, which is again a little bit strange. Okay, right, you've got 5 screws here. So some of these are falling off and the others aren't. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hmm. I was just talking to myself, don't worry. I'll put them back on in a minute. It's going to feel like it. Right, let me find my manual. Just make sure I haven't forgot any of these screws. Stupid crap. Yeah, you're good. You're dead right there, Aaron. Yeah, this is my problem, Bob. Time has lapsed. Now I could play the video back and know exactly where it all went, but that's it's not the easiest thing. So yes, maybe that's right. So box one screen, release tabs. Yeah, it's just one screw holding it in. That is correct. Two and eight and nine. Yeah, we'll go through there in a minute. So it's nine. So look, we've got exploded drawings and all sorts. This is cracking manual, by the way. So many screws and bits and pieces. Right, let's get these soldered back on. Use my eyes. Oh, it should be back in there now. I think it came out before. That's better, yeah. So almost even. Split that. See how that is. Too much. Yep, that one. This one. that was a lot easier. Why didn't I do that just now with the other one, eh? Right out. Right. So the weapons, I can't remember rightly, they were particularly rooted as well, weren't they? I'm pretty sure I took photos of that. So maybe look on my photos. Anthony, how are you, mate? UK TV don't support NASCAR anymore, really? Ding, ding. Let's just see if I can find my photos from last week. Yes, I can. Okay, so that's the bounce. That's that. Okay. So this. It's like that. Oh, weird. Like that. Ah. You see what screen is missing? Monkey. I'm not gonna look at that one down there. We've seen it. Can't unsee it now. It's got to go in there. Am I going to have to take it with a cat again? I'm going to be lucky. Oh, I knew I was feeling lucky today. Right, that explains where that one went. Yeah, so there was two screws holding this piece on, not just one. So I've sussed that now. Wind up gramophone. I've never had to play with one of those, Nick. I don't think I want to either. Right. Still trying to work out how. Just gonna get my switch. I just want to have a look at these weird little switches. Pipe ball. What's the they must go. Yes, the other side's broken off, I suppose. I'm just trying to get to grips with why these weird little covers aren't staying on. Hang on a minute. Something good off of there. Yes. Yes, that's a bit shiny plastic that's missing. Hmm. Might be a dab of super glue there then to hold those on. Otherwise, they're going to get pain. I don't know exactly what they do to keep it all together, or pass. Some strange sort of Japanese wizardry. They are fantastic for electronics, aren't they, Japanese? You can't knock them. They do make some amazing kit. But dear, I don't know if we still do make much stuff over there nowadays. Standing up a little tiny dollar. No cover on that one. Someone's got a little something on there just to hold that in position. Right, super glue. Let's find the super glue. Crusty and crumbly wires, gotta love that. Crusty and crumbly. I do need to get myself some decent super glue because the super glue I've got is well, rubbish, I would say. I can't even find it here. Well, that's rock hard now, so that's no good. So it looks like it's going to be micromate, which is pretty much super glue without an activator, isn't it? That's in formula. They're supposed to stay there stuck in the top here today. Well, stick my finger to it. That's definitely going to stick my fingers to it. Right. Let's clean my tweezers off in that. See if we can do anything with this. So I'm going to stick tweezers together. That. That's that one. What's the other one? Oh, plastic bit gone. Well, that's a bit random. Well, that's the other page. Let's try it the other way around this time. Let's spray that first. Oh, let's do that. So, a minute. Let's glue up my tweezers. Lovely. Let's crack that off now. Ads are 10 times louder than me. Yeah, go premium. Go premium. That's the way to go. Just de-glue my tweezers. These are my favorite tweezers. Came free with my 3D printer, but they're the best quality tweezers I've got. I've got some quite expensive tweezers here, but for some reason they seem to hold their shape much better. So misusing them with this super glue applicators probably wasn't the right thing to do, because that's set really hard. So let's put it on. Right. They're sort of on there. Okay. Let's get all the harmful glue products away. Why the top doesn't come off this one? No, it's definitely not going to come off everything. Right. What I've got to do next then, I think we've got to now put this unit back in, but I think what we'll do is we'll just get the demagnetizer and screw over the heads. I don't think I did that last week, did I? Can anyone remember if I demagnetized the heads last week? I don't think I did. I just cleaned it all up, didn't I? I cleaned the pinch rollers. I cleaned the pinch rollers. I cleaned two. I think I cleaned all four. Let's have a look. Because it's also reversed. We've got them on both sides, haven't we? That one's clean. Yeah. So this is a bit clean them all up there. So a little bit of muck off of this one. But to be fair, I'll just spend a fair bit of time going over these and all that one doesn't look particularly good, you know. I think this is the deck that was used the most, wasn't it? See after that stuff there. Let's get rid of that because I'm sticking my arms in it. Probably not good for me. Another 20 months, Chris. Love the stream. Thank you very much, mate. I'm not into FM amplifiers, Chris. Rob even. Nice one, thank you. Let's give this a pinch roller here. Final going over. Just in my piece of mind, I've definitely done it. To be fair, they weren't dirty, well, they really weren't with it. Okay, that's that done. Right, demagnetize it. I don't think I demagnetized it last week, unless anybody can think that I did or not. See if I can find my demagnetizer. I know where it was, but I still just say it's still going in. This is the problem you have when you start tidying things up. Still got this amazing pros down there. Put them things sewing. Why don't we first see what just do that. So there we are. Demagnetizer. Demagnetizer. Yeah, I don't think Rob knows what he wants there, to be fair. I haven't got a clue what he wants it for. You know, your radio's already got that out quite built into it, so who knows? Right. Let's get demagged. So what I'm going to do is just run this around what's in front of me. So just demagnetize them. I don't expect they are magnetized because this is a fairly low hours. Come in. Upstairs. There goes my chair. Okay, let's check. Is any chair sponsors watching? Hit me up. Oh, here it goes. Oh. Slowly away, allegedly. Pull the plug. Here we are. Demagnetized. Right. What are we up to? Really, Rob? If you know what you're after, then you don't need to ask the question, look. You obviously know all about it. No problem. Right, we need to get this mounted back in the deck. That's where it's going to get confusing. You know, we use antenna amplifiers for amateur radio, but as someone has just said, they bring in a hell of a lot of noise unless they're masthead. Normal amplifiers are useless, pretty much. But you know that. You know that. Don't waste your time and money messing with them out. Okay. Let's get the guts back up. Careful that it doesn't shed lots of heat on the way. Right. How the hell did this go in? It went in like that, didn't it? That's right, 'cause it sits on those connectors there. Those connectors there. Just lips in. In. Oh no. We've only got our screws. Yeah, if you have a masthead amp, they do work. But you need an external FM antenna with a masthead amplifier. Well, I'm sure you're not you don't know much about that situation. So just don't worry about it. Okay. Right, where do these screws? I've got two obviously go there. But I've got two screws and four holes. I think that's because I've put some of them in the pot over here. I think some of them are in here, so that's the situation. I think. Let's go with that anyway. And if we try and put a screw in a hole and there's already one in there, we'll know that it's in the wrong place. No, it's just 1 minute. Strange, there's a hole there that a screw could go into, but no screw's ever been in there. There's no thread in it. Okay, that's the deck done. Some of them muck out from the handle channel when I can. When I've got access. Give it a blowout. Right. Looking good. Now what? I think we have to put this top piece back in next. Yeah, this is a bit that I took outside and give a good thorough cleaning, wouldn't I? Still needs a bit of a clean up, but I can do that pretty much when it's in situ. That seemed to go on very easily. There's some screws at the back that held it on. Rightly, yes. There. Yeah. I did get copyright hits last week, as you probably saw. Well, you know, it was to be expected. You know, I can't seem to work on any single bit of like record or cassette stuff without getting a copyright hit. It's like against the law, isn't it? Okay, looking good. More real cleanup. Too lucky. Set the buttons there. Pretty nasty. Still not clean. Buttons are a bit blank. Volume buttons have had a bit of a hard life. CD open and close. I've seen a few CDs in it in this day. So looking. Better. Okay. And so, just taking advantage of doing that while I've got the front off. So, is it? No, a modular connector on. That's great, isn't it? So we've got a connector here that just plugs in. Did want to get speakers out there to try and bend those vents back, but it looks like they're all glued in. Yeah, really good thing. You know, the tweeters are certainly doing really well. I've just unglued that one now. That's great. Don't touch it, Graham. Right, I'm going to glue the tweeter back in now, look. Why did you touch that? Oh, dear. I'm going to glue that back in with what we've got. What we've got. Yeah. Stick it in with a little bit of contact adhesive. Go off from it. I'll stick it back on. Good old wheel coat. Stick that somewhere else before I move the trousers. The inside of this nice and white while I'm waiting for that to go off. I suppose I could have tested this with an external speaker of pair of headphones, couldn't I, without putting this on? I wonder if that's still possible. I might do that because you can't make any adjustments with the front panel back on, can you? Didn't think of that, did you, Graham? No, didn't you? Joe's falling asleep. I'm a long way from Bazaar. I know. If I'm facing the mic, it's fine. I'm going for it, Chris. We'll get the headphones on and I'll listen to see what it sounds like. See if this other deck is now working. Right, stick that on. That's off. Trouble with contact to see if you it's deploying. Right, that's on. The tweeter is back on. Funny little tweeter on it. It almost feels like a protective film still on the front of this, you know. Check that out now. Just doing a bit more cleaning. I've got manageable. Right, let's put that down then. Let's grab my test headphones. Some different pairs of headphones, what size? Basically. It's a nice Wi-Fi mount ones that my brother Trevor let me have. Quick wipe over. Definitely dust in my ears. Let's hook her up and see what happens. So I'm pretty sure that's the headphone jack there. Do that the leads right. That's it, yes. Right, volume. Make sure the volume's right down first. Tape. This thing up here in my. Let's just try it to see if I can get it. Medium wave, FM. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that display or not? Yes. So radio's working. CD. We've still got the best rock album in the world. Yep. Right. Now, what have we got we can shove in there? What did we try last time? Anybody remember what we used last time? I put all my cassettes away, bar a handful I've got over here. Got anything in this one? What's that? Here we go. Move closer. Songs of Desire. Look. Ho, 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 ho. Right, deck one. This is the one that didn't work before. Will it work now? It won't. Well, if you jam that inside. Right. I thought I'd help it on its way, but I don't think that's helped it. Yeah, something's not particularly right with that now. Oh, it's working. I don't know if you can hear that. But I seem to have jammed it on now. So how have I done that then? How have I jammed that? Seems like there's an issue with the mechanism on this one. So we're turning back when it's on. Come on, come out. So let's lock it in position. Let's maybe give it a helping hand there. Sorry. Can't eject it because the head's still engaged. Oh, stop that. See my tapes come out like, oh no, oh no, you can't see that. It's hungry. It's a hungry beast. So this head is jammed in. I can't do anything now, so I've got this head out. So what's stopping it coming out? leader in. It's just a spring that's in a light. Where's that jammed in? I keep pushing play. Great. Let's jam that one right up now. I don't think I can get it off by undoing this either. Hang on, I might be able to check. I think that has still fierce. No, I don't know if it's still plastic. I might go and unravel it. I've got nice tabs here somewhere. No, it's not going to come out with the engaged. Trying. No. How's that head gone engaged and it won't release that? Something somewhere. Something somewhere. Not. Nearly that. No, it's not. It's not come back a fair way yet. Oh, what is going on? Kind of love it, haven't you? Right. What's going on? Could there be a stuck pinch roller? The whole sled is jammed in, Aaron. So you can see this one moves in and out of that. This one is just jammed in there. It's not releasing. So I can't get the tape out. I'll probably free the mechanism up, but everything's jammed. I can't lift the lids up. And releasing that's giving me a bit more room, but let's see what part locks it. Locking from the lid to the lid out. Oh, need to move that way. What's the pinch roller there? So it's not really the pinch roller set. Perhaps this is permanently going to play this one. What is going on? Just trying to see what is locking up. So there must be some sort of lever that comes into play when the deck is pushed back past a certain point. And then it's an electric servo that would release that. So we know this. Just see a bit further. It's not the same. I don't push this one in as well because that's gonna clamp as well. You can sort of tell if I push that any further, that's going to lock in, but I'm not sure. I can't see what's locking it in. Somewhere there's a pin to release, I'm sure. But I can't see it. Can anybody spot it? Wind speed. What about thunderstorms now? Yeah, we had a crack of thunder earlier. So the tape was running. I could hear it, no problem, but I had to jam it in to get it to do it. So it's not something up with the mechanism on this side. Something even more up with it now because I've got tape jammed in it. Problem is you can't really force these things because it's all plastic inside and you break something and it will never work again. Just see a bit of tape hanging out there. My tape. Mm. Let's go on and push the tape in to get the tape. Yeah, whatever's locking it, I think is back a bit further. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's playing a part now. Okay. I don't know if I've just broke a bit off the deck or a bit off my tape. But that is still not returning back. So let me get this bit off now. I've got the tape out. Ah, we're in. Now we are in. What is it? Some problem like what's something that's jamming this in. What is it? I've got something busted off there, which is great. Or something very important. Us. No, that's not majorly an issue. So something is locking this. I still can't suss it out, people. Christoph, how you doing, mate? Spring loaded or solenoid release? I can't really see. There was a solenoid in there. Um, does it appear to be on the top? It might be something inside. Just looking at what happens when this one goes back. Let's move into there. Let's move back. Move something grabs that, which is done. What? This one's not jamming in, but this one has definitely jammed in. Pretty engaged. No, there was a solenoid in there, but it's on the other side of the board. You have to take it apart again. Just as well I decided to go down the route of plugging the headphones in, wasn't it? It's definitely that it's working now, but it's not releasing. When you get it to release, then it's probably going to work. Where the hell is that solenoid? No, solenoid is down here. This is solenoid just for auto reverse. Things are dropping again. Yeah, solenoid's free. I think that just operates on this deck. So what is stopping this one? Oh, that was free. Just don't know what holds it in place. And that is fully engaged. You can't see now, but the capstan is right against the pinch roller. This one here. No, it's this stuck here. You can't. It's the wrong one. It's that one there. Ah, hang on. Done it. Oh, done it. It was that little bit in the middle there. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, whoa! Ow. It fell on my feet. Luckily not on the floor. Don't know why that jammed. But I have unjammed it now. And it was that piece there that was somehow holding it. What thickens? Let's have it back in. Still seem to get that shot. So I'm going back up, sticking it all back together. But I'm not putting the top cover on this time. I'll make that mistake again. See, I've managed to just break off this a little tiny top here, which is the top. Somehow it engages with the tape. So when the tape is in there, yeah, does anything. Don't seem to. Okay. Let's plug it back in. Let's try this. Take two. Whoa. The tape came right then. What the hell is going on? Right, where's my ear store? So that one is spooling the tape out the other way. Where's my sacrificial Karen Stott tape? It's in the other room. I've had to get the sacrificial tape out. So we've got, I think we've got some sort of issue with, I don't know whether it's a deck timing. Clearly the belt's all okay. It plays in forward, but not in auto reverse. So have we got that solenoid not in the correct position? Let's try this one. Yeah, see that one. Well, so something wrong with the mechanism on this one. We can have a look at the wheels. There's it's working now. That seems to have cleared itself. Ah, spoke too soon. Well, that one's working in reverse. It's a bit temperamental. Let's try it the other way. Okay. Back to this one then. No, see the tape is. Can you see that? The tape is spooling out of that one. So something's not working on both ones. This one's got a problem with the tape direction and going in one direction. Go the other way. Rewinding. Fast forwarding. So there's no issue with the belts. They're definitely right. Auto stops. But it's only playing in one direction. No. Have we got an issue with teeth? Yes, I've got some teeth missing. There are some teeth missing on these wheels. Yes, we have some teeth missing on this little wheel here. Look at this one. That one's all right. Yeah, we have got a couple, 3 or 4 teeth missing. Is that why it's not being to reverse though? So which one is it that shows it's good? Yeah. Let's do something with it. It knows it's not tape. What bit is it? What bit is it that registers the tape? The mailer has to go in. Objects list. Hopefully it's sort of enjoyable. Appears to be all of them. I don't think it's never enough to take a photo cell in there. That's just a spring. Oh, it's that one. Oh. Not doing it at all now. What is going on with these decks? No, no, it's just not working in auto reverse this deck. Is that something to do with that solenoid not seated properly? We'll get a different tape on this because I don't really want to kill this tape, although I've done a pretty good job of it so far. Let me go get a different tape. Ryan, Mark, how are you, mate? No cassette players, Ryan. Wow. Can't have enough cassette players. Good to see you in the chat, mate, as well. replacement gears might be available. Definitely, we've got a problem with the gear there. I'm not sure. It still seems to be working, even though it's missing a gear. What let's see, even if I put the force on it, it's not really slipping. So although I've got some gears missing, it's not necessarily that that's causing the problem. For some reason, when we go into auto reverse, it doesn't seem to drive the pinch roller. So that was being driven. And that one's being driven. So that one's working. What if I get this into gear? What's that? All right, okay, so yeah, that one's not moving. Okay. Can you see that? Difficult to show you, but yeah, when it's in auto reverse, that is not moving. So something is amiss underneath there. This side seems okay, although the mechanism's erratic. Try it again. Yeah, so if I touch it, yeah, if I touch it, it will sort of start going, but something's up with that. Let's have it out again for another look, shall we? That's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get into the gears on that. How on earth would you? See, strange because that deck was working. I'm sure it was. don't know if we tried it in auto reverse though. Definitely got some wheels missing there. Now whether that is so I can see there's another. Looks like a brake underneath there though. You're gonna have to take it apart again. It's gonna have to all come apart. Oh, happy days. How are we doing for time? I think this thing's giving me a headache. You know, we love messing about with this stuff that's never going to work, don't we? So, yeah, a little bit. Afternoon, H. Neil. How are you, mate? You can't see the yellow cog underneath the head on. It's not moving. Don't really know what you mean there. That's it, but you'll get into the guts of it again. Because I can't get to the wheels in underneath. So something must be driving this wheel when it's in auto reverse. If I zoom in as far as I can get for you, so the gear in question is this one here. Let's see that. Let's see if we can get I don't know if you're able to see that because it's I can only see a small screen, but there's definitely a couple of teeth missing there. If I go around, there's another one missing just there. I don't know what happens in auto reverse. Yeah, this must somehow switch over to allow it to turn back the other way. So it brakes that way until I lift that spring there. Leave that. So the solenoid must act on that to push that mechanism up. I don't know how it's acting on the other one unless we've got two separate solenoids in it, but you only see one. Yeah, they're both auto reverse. The capstan's definitely turning and the pinch roller's turning, but the spindle's not turning. That's the issue. I wonder how these have held on. Yeah, I need to get in and have a look at the gears in underneath there, really. Does mean that it's all going to have to come off. Joy. It's definitely toughless, isn't it? You see missing teeth, Brett? How you doing, mate? Well, just taking the motor leads off again. Let's try to do it nicely where it doesn't want to go. And we've got this weird wrenching system. Right. Come on. All right. Always came off easier last time. Right. This one, that's the 41. So this is the one here. Let's have this right then. So this thing again. So I've got some teeth. So I've got tip or a spring or something to not not allowing it to go into reverse. It's labeling it in reverse. So I'm looking for some missing teeth. Dorf, how are you doing? Put the catch these out. Your claws. Just trying to sort of get into the inside of the thing. Done this. So that solenoid must pull it up down to make that better work. These boards should be removable, these ribbon cables, but I can't for the life of me work out how they come apart. Really? I think it was pull out of there, but I'm going to push that in to pull it out. There you go. So, yeah. God, so I think we're going to push that in to release them. How strange is that? Got there in the end, though. So now we can really put that one out to one side because there's issues with that deck as well. And this one. So when that somewhere goes, which between the rest then. Let's make it go even more. So it looks like this big wheel on the back is doing the auto reverse. So that is doing that wheel. Must be the other top side. Yes, yes. Put in there. Okay, so that's operating that little micro switch there. Must be telling it to flip the head over. What a complicated mechanism this is. How are you going to design this stuff? Just do not know. Like, So that capstone there is definitely acting on that gear. That one has got no gearing on that switch, so that's not very good to do. That's when we get a good one. I'm sorry, this is probably not very interesting for you, but I'm just trying to work out how this mechanism works. Apart from that broken gear, I really can't see anything wrong with any of that. There's no broken gears that I can see. That's this solenoid unit that's not working. That really needs to be pulling that out. All the wire. Shoes. Got continuity. $45 ohms. Yeah, it's a pretty big wind in, so needs to be okay. What else could we do? The only thing, as I said, I can see really is that here. And I've also got the same thing as with the other deck where the head is engaged itself now. What's going on? What locks that in? I mean, that's a nightmare going to be to change that gear. I don't think it is just that gear. at this bar, I'm going to push that back further. Really back further to release that spring there, but this could go flying across the room or take my eye out. Back in. So the mechanism is going to come this way. Literally the whole mechanism will have to come out to get that little tiny thing done, and I don't think that's what's causing the problem. So we make that go into well, sorry, I can't really get you in. So that should drop into there, but it doesn't seem to do. Well, I can't fathom that out. Just I need a day in a darkened room to be able to do that. I don't, Ivan, unfortunately, mate. No. See if I can get you in a bit closer, show you what this wheel is. Let me see if I wonder if I can connect this one up. Is the webcam connected or not? Yeah. Okay. Be like that. See if I can show you this gear. Yeah, I have been messing. Oh, not a video disc. Hell no. I'm looking at VCR. I certainly had a mess about with a VCR in my time, but never. have a video disc player. C3 microscope. Are you there, microscope? Come in, microscope. Right. Why won't the microscope work? Maybe because it's been unplugged. Do we need to add that in? OBS virtual HY 6100. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, right, we're in. We are in. So I'm trying to get you to the gear. So let's get you over there. Maybe too close. Haha, right. The gears. Here we go. So we've got one tooth missing there. And there's two teeth missing there. It looks like it's cracked there as well. Yes, I think this is the problem. This here. But I've got to strip the mech down to get at it. I mic out you. All right, let's get back to my original scene. Where are we? Panasonic. Let's get that across. So there. A mod on another YouTube channel. What is that then, Aaron? Who's got you modding? Who's got you modding? Catch you soon, mate. Thanks for dropping in anyway. Cheers, mate. Yeah, so hopefully you saw the state of that gear. I've got to try and work out how to get that gear out, and then I've got to see if I can find another one. Well, it looks like I've got to take this whole piece here off together there. Doesn't sort of come off from the rear. Don't tell me to get off. It's not really slipping. It's not really slipping, but it is very flimsy. What's the other one like that, though? Yeah, the other one's like that. So it looks like it's a polythene instead of like a brittle plastic. might be that we're only going to be able to get the one deck going on this, you know. It'd be nice to have this one as the deck that's going, because this has got the record on it, whereas the other one hasn't. Buffing, is it? It's buffing. Well, like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, is it? So yeah, that's got to come out of there. So it'll be locked in position again. And looks like that solenoid is what releases it, isn't it? It's just not. So yeah, I've got to try and get it past that. So just lift this up and pull that gear off. But I've just got a feeling there's something more to it than that. It's a dodgy clutch, maybe, you know? It's very slow moving, whatever that is. So put this on there. It's good that I've got another deck to compare it to, but then neither of them are working properly. So everything looks like it'll just push that extra bit and let it all lift up. Something's stopping it here. Mm. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit. I'm going to leave it at that, I think, for now. I'm going to have to say it's a fail. I think it's a fail. You think it's gone glacial after the microscope was used? Probably. Is it slowed right up now, is it? Let's just pull that one then. There we go. That might speed it up a little bit without the microscope in the situation. Oh, I really thought that was going to sort that this week. What an absolute nightmare. I don't know a lot about these mechanisms. I don't know what does what trips what acts on what to do what. Sort of like trying to work it out, but all I know is I've got a dodgy gear on that one. That's all I can say at the moment. I'm frozen, am I? Well, I've disconnected the microscope now. It's gone. It's history. I disconnect that other camera as well, so they're not all frozen. Doesn't appear that I'm frozen. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Let's get rid of the microscope. Let's go back to that one. So I'm frozen, am I? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Or is it cleared again now? Trouble is, it's too much delay on it, isn't there, to find out exactly what's going on. Bob's getting one frame every 10 seconds. Hope for better. Hope for a new laptop. Come on, laptop sponsors, where are you? We need one. I don't know if it's just the chat that's frozen or whether I'm frozen. Well, if you can hear me, people, I'm going to call it a day there. Look, it doesn't seem to be doing the business, does it? So I'm going to knock it on the head. If you can hear me, have a great one, and I'll see you next Sunday, I hope. Bye for now.